up, YouTube family? It's your boy, back again with another banger, back again with another amazing video for you guys. So, guys, in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my 50 EMA strategy and how I use it for more and more better profit. So, without further ado, make sure you guys like this video, share this video, and smash that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Right, guys, here we go. So guys, right now we're looking at GBP, JPY. We're on the 4-hour time frame, and as you guys can see, I already have my 50 EMA already on my chart. So I'm going to be showing you how to enter when you're using the 50 EMA, and also I'm going to be adding one more indicator, and I'll also be telling you guys, showing you guys how to actually use it for more and better profits. So if you guys see this right here, you guys can see the price is actually below the 50 EMA, which indicates a sell. So when price is above the 50 EMA, it means to buy long, and when it's below the 50 EMA, it means to sell short. That's just it. It's just that simple. It's not complicated at all. You buy long above the 50 EMA and you sell short below the 50 EMA. So right now, if we look at this sell right here, you guys can see that price is actually below the 50 EMA, which indicates a sell, and this actually turned out to be, man, a lot of pips. So let's actually see how many pips this was. Let's say we got in here. Actually, let's say we got in here, and let's drag this all the way down here. So we're looking at like 640 pips. That's what we're actually looking at on this sell trade here. So yeah, that's what we're looking at, 640 pips. So when you see this right here, guys, for more confirmation, because like I always tell my students, you do not really place a trade based on, indicators only, even though this right here is actually, a confirmed sell because price is actually below the 50 EMA. But sometimes it doesn't work that way, because if you look at these guys, this candle came down here, this red candle, and then we have this right here, and then we tested the 50 EMA, and then what did it do? It eventually broke the 50 EMA. We on the 4-hour time frame, and eventually broke the 50 EMA and went back up before, it came back down, and eventually it passed the zone. So for more confirmation, guys, what you have to do is use this strategy with your support and resistance, and you guys will see why I said do not use your 50 EMA alone. So if you guys do this, we just switch to a line chart, because this is very, very easy to do when you're drawing your support and resistance. It's very simple and easy to see. Everything becomes clear when you have your line chart. So we have this right here. We have this zone right here. We have this zone right here, and also we have this zone. We have this zone right here. So I'm going to switch back. So as you guys can see, we'll see that initially in this zone right here, this was a resistance on this side, and here now if we had this zone already over here, we would have just been waiting for price to eventually close below the 50 EMA and then close below our support zone, because this line became our support, but on this side it became our resistance. If we had this already, we would have been expecting price to eventually break this zone right here. And as soon as that happened, we would have entered this trade here for a buy, and we would have caught, so we entered here, we would have caught 193 pips, just like that. So using your support and resistance is very essential, is very key for you to be able to, make more money, make more profits than you lose. So, and as you can see here, guys, we have a consolidation here. It couldn't break below the support zone, but then it eventually broke our resistance, and then we would have entered and, get our pips. And this trade here, this sell, we would have entered here. And then if you're somebody who use, different take profits like TP1, TP2, TP3, or, or what have you would have entered here. Your TP1 would have been right here. And let's see how many pips that was. So we're looking at 107 pips. That's what we're looking at. That would have been your TP1. Mind you, this is GBP, so it moves real good. It's very volatile. So you would have got that right there, and you guys can also see right here, it broke this zone again, and then we tested it again. Now, if you're following this trade, all you got to do, if you're trying to catch more pips, all you got to do is just do the same thing again. You switch back, and you'll see that we actually had another zone right here. We actually had another zone right there. We had another zone right there. So you would have also we have just a little small consolidation here, and you guys can see over here, price just, chinate, little consolidation. You pull out your tool again, what you have, pull it out. And mind you, when you draw on your support and resistance, you're looking for rejections. That's what you're looking for. You're actually looking for rejections. That's all you're looking for. As you guys can see here, we had a consolidation. It actually consolidated for a while. So when you have your support and resistance, it becomes easy to get in the trade, and also when you know when to get out the trade, you know when, how to, where to set your take profit and your stop loss. If you had entered this sell trade here, your stop loss would have been above, your 50 EMA. So that's how you enter for a sell. Now, for more confirmation, I usually use another indicator, which I love, is the Awesome Oscillator made by Bill Williams. So all we have to do now, we just got to change the settings. I just need to change the thickness. This is how I like to use it. Change the thickness, and voila. Now, as you guys can see, this sell trade right here, as you guys can see, I'm gonna pull out my plus tool, and as you guys can see, we had that entry. That entry was right here, and as you guys can see, we had red bars right there, and the red bars is below the zero line facing downwards. So to use your Awesome Oscillator, what you have to do, you have to make sure when the bar is downwards and it's below the zero line and is red, obviously it's going to be red. So that's a sell signal right there. But when it's green, that's a buy signal right there. But if it's green bars and it's not above the zero line, do not enter the trade for a buy. Do not enter the trade for a buy. As you guys can see, it's green, but price is still below the 50 EMA. Pull out my tool. As you get, it's green, but price is still below the 50 EMA. So you're not going to enter this trade. Do not enter this trade. When you guys see that, do not enter the trade. That's how you enter for a sell. Now, if we look at this buy right here, the market is actually still open now, and we have this consolidation going on. Gotta delete this. We have this consolidation going on right here, and you guys can see price just keeps bouncing off, the 50 EMA right now. And what you can do, you just switch back, so you guys will know when to end, when to get in this trade. You just switch back because we actually have another zone right there, because price keeps refusing to break that zone. Price just keeps refusing to break that zone. And now, what are you going to do? If price eventually breaks the 50 EMA, you also have your support zone already. You're just getting this trade for a sell. You get in this trade for a sell, but my prediction right now is that price is actually going to buy. That's my prediction. But if it doesn't, guess what? I have everything set up already. So if it sells, I'm getting in. If it buys, I'm getting in. So if it breaks this resistance zone right here, this zone right here is going to be my TP1. And if it should, because I'm trading, this is GBP JPY and it moves real good. So if it breaks it, I'm still going to get, look at that, I'm going to get 130 pips if it breaks this zone, my TP1. I don't even need TP2. 130 pips for me, that's very good. So if it breaks this zone, I'm going to get in. And if it goes the other way, if it sells, I'm still going to get in. If it sells, I'm still going to get in. And if it sells, I'm just going to ride it till, let me see how many pips this is going to be. If it breaks, I'm still going to ride it to right here. Let's see how many pips. Yeah, 120 pips. 120 pips. That's, it's just that simple. 50 EMA is one of the simple and easy Forex strategy that you can use to trade the Forex market. As long as you have your zones marked out. What I mean by zones is, using your support and resistance for more confirmations, and, using an indicator like this awesome oscillator. And remember what I said, guys, using this awesome oscillator, you have to make sure, if you're trying to get in for a buy, make sure these bars you're looking at, make sure it's above the zero line for your buy. And if I pull out my tool, you guys will see that this right here, the bars is actually above the zero line. So you know that, okay, now it's safe for me to get in this trade. And as you guys can see right here, we had our resistance right here. When it broke it, you would have entered, and let's see how many pips you would have got. This happened actually last week, and man, I killed it. 300 pips. 300 pips. So Forex is that simple, guys. There's so many strategies out there, and this definitely is one of my Forex strategies to use. And this is exactly how I use it. This is exactly how I use it. And I'm going to show you guys another way to mark up your zone so you won't get confused. You switch back to your tool, to your line chart. And as you guys can see, so instead of me using my horizontal line here, so I can see everything clearly, because we can see that price wasn't going nowhere here. It just kept touching the resistance and then wouldn't break the support either. But this zone right here is actually not touching our support zone. So what you do is you just pull out your rectangle tool and you just have it run. Just pull it up a little bit and voila. So, everything becomes more easy and very, very clear for you to see. And this is a very, very tight zone right here. Price is actually consolidating, like I said earlier. So price is either going to break this, break the resistance, or, break the support. And then if it breaks the support, my prediction is definitely going to get to this zone right here eventually. But before I get into this trade for a sell, I'm definitely going to make sure, because you guys can see the bars are actually below the zero line. It's actually below the zero line, but the fact that we can clearly see here that price is consolidating, and we can see here also that price is also consolidating. When you guys see this, when the bars is below the zero line and you guys see red and green lines in between, do not get into the trade. This signifies consolidation. It signifies consolidation. So that's how you use this strategy, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, share this video, give me a thumbs up, because that's going to help my YouTube algorithm. Like this video, share this video. I hope you guys love this video, and thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. See you guys later.